Getty,
Prison.
look alive, bro. Look alive, man. We have some things to talk
Oh
about
yeah,
here,
yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah. Let's
Oh
go.
my
Let's
God,
go.
man. Check this out. Hey, uh, first of all, Bitcoin slacking,
Talk
man.
to me.
Major, well, I want to say major. There was a lot of weakness in Bitcoin earlier this morning, but it's looking a little bit better now. Still not where it should be.
Hmm.
What do you think?
It was $49 this weekend. 49K this weekend. We should
49K
have
this
bought
week.
some,
Hey man,
and we
I
didn't
should have.
get it.
I'll tell you
All I have
what,
to
man.
say.
I tried to play a smart game. I sold some of my Bitcoin and bought Icon. Hey, I know I was panicking about it in the last video, but listen, my timing was correct. Icon was going to be moving up and Bitcoin was going to stay down. That was what my game plan was. Now it's been staying down the whole time until not too long
Sunday
ago.
night. Sunday night.
Yeah, somewhere around Sunday night, somewhere there. If you look now, Bitcoin is up to 55, which is not bad.
That's 56, bro.
Oh wait, never mind, 56. What am I looking at? Anyway, but hey, again, it's not too late to get in. I think I'm gonna be getting back in Bitcoin soon. But let me just go through a rundown of everything we'll be going over in this show here, right? We call it show. So Bitcoin still hanging around 56k ish. Ethereum went for a little bit of a run today, currently at all-time highs. And in fact, I think that Ethereum, I believe more in Ethereum than Bitcoin, right? I have a stronger conviction in Ethereum, and I'm going to share a little bit why on that here in a little
Don't
bit.
don't flip flop on me in a month's time that you're back to Bitcoin.
Oh
Because you
no!
used to tell me you don't like Ethereum.
Hey, listen, man. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Bitcoin and Ethereum were just like things hanging out, layer one
Yep.
stuff, okay?
Yep.
And
Yep.
then Ethereum decided to start evolving and becoming something that is just so much more incredible, right? Ethereum decided that it wanted to take over the wall and bring us into the future, which is some of the stuff I'll be talking about, right? Other things we'll be talking about on this show this time today. We're going to be giving some updates on our trades. Also, Kenny, you're going to be talking about Jerome Powell's meeting with Joe Biden.
We got to talk about those politics, man. Well, those two are not meeting. Joe Biden is having a joint Congress tonight.
Yes.
And then Joe Powell at the conference today. And as you know, once they start talking interest rate and all this talk about inflation, it crashes the market. So we gotta watch out for that, baby.
Did you listen in on that in that conference call?
Just a little bit, and then I read the summary. Wasn't surprised. I kind of knew what they were gonna do, keep interest rate the same way. But we can talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll take a deeper dive into that in a little bit here, man. So we also made some predictions last time on some stocks that we thought were going to move to the upside. Well, I only selected one. You selected multiple, which we're going to be revisiting here in a little bit.
Spider.
Absolutely. And last but not least, we bought some more stocks today, right? We got into a couple trades.
Yeah,
So we're going to be looking at those charts and essentially just explaining why we got into those positions, right? And of course, with the new government spending, we're going to be talking about some places where you can spend your money right now, right? Your tax returns or your stimulus. Is stimulus still a thing? Is that still a thing? Are people still talking about that?
Yeah, actually, there might be some more coming out for people that really need it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you were also telling me about the childcare situation. Was it $13,000 a year?
Yeah.
For childcare.
Yep.
Hey,
For
man.
folks making $15 an hour.
For folks making $15 an hour.
I'm like, I need that. I don't make $15 an hour for sure. I need that. That would be perfect.
That is the new minimum wage, isn't it? 15?
Yeah, but do you have to be minimum wage to qualify for childcare? Childcare is no joke, man. That thing is expensive.
Hey, now if you have a secondary gig, 15 an hour, now you submit only that pay stub.
You're playing games with taxes, huh?
Hey man,
Nope.
Listen, man, the rest can be handled down the road. It is what it is. But hey, let's jump right into it here, man. I want to talk about Bitcoin, man. Geez, when was the first time that you got into Bitcoin?
Bitcoin as a coin itself. I think
Yes,
it was last year when we were learning how to trade, and then you're like, yeah, let's get into yeah, we got into Bitcoin on crazy Robinhood just
we
to
did.
keep our portfolio
To
live.
keep the portfolio spicy, man.
Yeah, I think it
Absolutely.
was freaking moving every day, every
Hey,
second of the.
then at some point we started realizing that crypto was pulling our portfolio down too aggressively, and we didn't like that. So we moved things around, up and down, everywhere there. So I think my first time getting to Bitcoin was sometime in 2019. I had it for a short period of time on Robinhood, of course, and then on Coinbase as well. Um, I quickly got rid of Coinbase, stuck to Robinhood for a long time, and then I think the next time I bought crypto was when we bought it together not too long ago. But here's the thing: there is speculation of Bitcoin making it all the way up to about 100K this year. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you and Mr. Analyst are the two best
Hey man,
currency analysts that I know so
listen
far.
man, Ife and I
So
be getting at it, man. We don't sleep,
yeah, yeah. So I'm following you guys' lead. I
right?
don't know if 100K is possible this year, but I do know this.
Right.
It's getting the adoption of the major banks,
Mm-hmm.
some countries,
Right.
and the valuation. People will say, "What's the valuation of Bitcoin?" Question is, you ask yourself, "What's the valuation of the dollar?" The dollar is weighted against how the U.S. economy is doing. So if major banks are adopting crypto and crypto is now becoming a currency of exchange,
Right.
then eventually crypto will also be weighed against how the US economy is doing. And at this major fast rate of adoption, it's starting to make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, and you already don't use that much paper money.
Of
You're
course.
using card and digital money. So digital currency is another next level of where your currency is going. So it makes sense to me to see that happening.
Right.
But what percentage of my portfolio is going to be based on something that I'm not well informed on? It's not going to be as much, but I'm still invested in coins that are not $56,000,
Mm-hmm.
that are somewhere in the, like the Etherum price range and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think that at some point, um, first of all, for me, I think that my portfolio is going to gradually over time become more and more crypto. That's for sure. Um, and the reason I say this, right, and just to kind of start off from Bitcoin here, right? I think Bitcoin over time, my game plan with Bitcoin at least, right, is to get into it and just be in it long enough to a point where um, I guess negative price action no longer affects me, right? Because if you get into crypto early, right, you keep loading. At some point, there will be a point where it would almost be impossible to go back into the negative, right? It's kind of like one of the accounts that I have right now, and we have the one I'm talking about. We have about 3 Ethereum in there,
Mm-hmm.
$3,000 in profit almost. It's gonna
So,
take a significant pullback for that to ever go negative again.
yeah.
You see what I mean? So it would literally have to be you would have to fall below 1600 for it to go negative. So that's the idea. Just getting into it and having enough where over time that price increase is just going to keep providing all the profits on earth. Of course, you should keep adding as necessary during those major pullbacks and things like that. I think that is going to help. But I think I'm gonna stop messing with my Ethereum. I think I'm gonna stop selling it. I'm gonna get in at this price level here, and I'm just gonna keep adding until the end of time. Is really where I'm at. However, let's talk about Ethereum because actually, I think I believe in Ethereum way more than I believe in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is great, okay, um, but I think it's just Bitcoin. Yeah, you can make some money from it. Right? You can store value with Bitcoin, but there's all these other things that Ethereum is promising, right? From decentralized finance right, to voting and all these other different applications that currently are controlled by people, which can be decentralized and will make it just that much more better, right? So on top of that, Ethereum recently announced a date where they'll be releasing some updates to the Ethereum platform itself, and they also recently locked in, or they increased the amount of uh, of cash, right, locked into Ethereum DeFi, right, by 200%, which is about
Mm-hmm.
48 billion. So you recently started staking some of your coins,
Yep.
right? So
Yep.
now you can rest assured that there is going to be always that liquidity in there to help with your staking,
Yes,
right?
sir.
There we go. So switching gears here, tell us about this meeting with Jerome Powell and Biden, if you will.
If I can say something before we
Yes.
switch gears,
Yes.
I do believe in Ethereum as well.
Right.
I think this is a good price point to start getting in, but I tend to want to get in through the dips. So I wouldn't buy at all-time highs. I usually just look for another dip to get it, and I do think that we're gonna get another dip based on the charts. All
On
right,
Ethereum.
yeah, we're gonna get a dip. It's not gonna be a major one, but we're getting one.
Yeah. Do you think it's gonna run before the dip, or actually, let's pull up the chart here real quick.
Yeah, we already have the run.
Let's see here. So if we pull up the Ethereum chart, let's see here. ETH. All right. So predictions on this. What do you think is gonna happen?
Okay, so we have the MACD LE facing up right now.
Right.
So we have at least it's probably gonna reach. Let me move my screen here.
Mhm.
Are we looking at the right thing? This is
We're
3,000.
looking at Ethereum, right?
Yeah, this is ETH.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is Ethereum. Yeah.
Okay. Boom. All right. All right. So based on this,
Now I am on the daily chart, so you might be
yeah,
on the
that's
2
fine.
hour chart, depending.
Yeah, that's fine. Man, that's another $300 or so upwards before it comes back down. Major. Um, based on these charts.
I mean, the 2 hour chart is showing an entry signal.
Yeah, it's entry.
Now,
But if you look at the RSI and the MACD and TTM scores, yeah,
it does look like it's moving down.
yeah.
And
Let's
well,
see if
I think in the near, this is why we get those runs on the weekend, right? Or those setups where it seems like it's going to be moving up, like in the middle of
Yeah.
the week, but then it doesn't
Yeah.
actually run to like the end of, or like Saturday or Sunday. So
Yep.
I think looking at the 2 hour chart here, I don't I don't really care. I think it's gonna do what it's gonna do. But looking at the daily chart, uh, personally, I'll just get in and just wait for it. I know that, well, it could also be a bad look considering that you'll be buying at the top here. But then again, I have not bought anything at the top. I already bought what I needed, and after the
I
run,
think this-
yeah, then I will probably get in.
So if it does move up,
Yeah.
if it does move up, it's gonna move up another $300. If it comes down, it's gonna come down to 2,500 and something. Right now on the daily, which is the strongest, the TTM squeeze
Right.
and the MACD looks good, but RSI is saying that it's possibly oversold, that
Right.
it might come back down.
So let's see if it goes up to by $300, because I'm gonna put a marker. around where that $300 mark is gonna be, right? So that will leave
hmm
us around
To yeah,
2980 ish.
28 on
29, 29. I would say 29.
2900. I'll say 2900 to be safe.
2900. Okay, I think
Yeah,
2981, 82. Okay, let's leave it at 2900.
yeah, somewhere around there.
2950 ish. I think
Yeah,
that's a
cause I'm
I think that's a good spot.
yep.
That is decent.
Cause
Yeah.
I'm counting the start of today. I'm not counting where it ends today. Yeah,
Ooh.
2950 is fine.
Including what have okay, okay. I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah,
you.
I'm not
2953.
counting the weekend.
All
Yeah,
right. 2953. I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
yeah, cause we'll literally need to draw a new Fibonacci extension, and if we drew that,
Right.
I'm assuming that the 0.382, 0.68, 0.068 will be somewhere around there.
Hmm. It seems about right.
So if it continues this run, that's where it's going. That's a strong resistance.
I'm with it.
Um, yeah,
Personally, I think it's just gonna keep hanging out around this area. I think it might come up to about 28. That's possible. Maybe even 29. Who knows? But I think that ultimately this run is gonna be more than. I'm thinking 3100 is where it's gonna go to for this run.
yeah, but all we need is some big bank that need to enter into into the trade, and they're gonna drive the price down, which you can see happened
And
April 12th through 19th.
who contact
That's
was
about $200-300 move downwards. And every time it moves downwards, it moves at least $100 downwards.
that is true.
So so that's why I'm saying if it started at 2600 today and it went up, so that will be the new support around that area. Yep, around that area will be the new supports.
2200.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's probably going to have a stronger support around 2400, 2500, and if it breaks that, it's coming down to 2200 before it comes back up. Cause look, just look historically and look at if you go back to March,
Right.
all that crazy news brought it down. End of March brought it down. It makes that quick run up,
Hmm.
but then they always bring it back down another $300 or so before it goes back up. So we're having a run right now, but they're gonna bring it back a few $100.
There is an emerging pattern, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you draw your channel
Of course.
for your trend analysis,
All right.
it's at the top of the channel right now.
Let's see what that's looking like. We'll go to the top of that there candle. Right.
Mhm.
This is just a little rough work, but it's gonna be good enough.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then if you drew the other one at the bottom,
And we're going.
you see that 2500 I was saying?
Yeah.
That's for 2500. So
I like that. I
so
like
yeah, it's
that.
gonna go up.
Well, look at that.
There's still room for it to go up. It might even cross above the channel, but it's gonna come back down.
10K by the end of the summer is what I say. Well, by December is what I say.
Sure. In that case, I should put my entire tax return here.
Yeah, you think I'm playing, bro? I'm putting.
Did you get your taxes back yet, Mr. Taxman?
No, I haven't got my taxes back yet. But I'm telling you this right now. When I get my taxes back, it's pretty much going into that and
Into the coins.
some other things which we're going to be talking about here on the list. But before we get to those, Jerome Powell and Joe Biden on a
Yes.
phone call, and where you should be investing your money right now with the government spending. Go for it.
Yeah. All right. So, as usual, right? FINRA will say, "Hey, you're not a certified consultant or financial investor, so I cannot tell you what to
Bro,
invest in."
Who certified
So,
the FINRA, man? That's what I want to know, bro. Because from what I understand, a bunch of guys just decided that, you know what, if you want to freaking do business or finances, you're gonna have to take this test with us. We're gonna have to certify you. I'm trying to figure out how I can certify something so I can get everyone to pay me for a certification. And just wait.
make it up, buddy.
It's a-
Yeah.
It's a matter
Okay,
of time.
so
Go ahead.
Jerome Powell came out at the conference today, which is quite interesting, lovely.
Right.
interest rates are going to stay the same, which is kind of what everybody is saying is good. But
Okay.
folks are arguing, the news out on there on the streets is that if Jerome Powell does not sound excited,
Right.
that things are going to be fine, that they have a solution for, for inflation when it start running up,
Of course.
that market is going to go down. So far, everything has been stable pre-market. Everybody thought something crazy was going to happen, which is why you saw the market going down or kind of
Mm,
trending downwards today.
it's looking
But it's not moving
good
interest
so far.
rates. Folks, well, the big banks want to see the inflation above that 2% rate,
Right.
2%. But I think things are going to stay stable. Uh, the argument, though, is that what is he going to do if inflation picks up? From what I'm seeing from the numbers coming from all the big fangs, Google had their report, Tesla had their reports.
Of
The
course.
market should be booming. It's not a bubble. But there's this old news about inflation. I said it in one of our last videos that this is normal. It's just a way to put, new administration is out, make some noise to say that it's not productive, it's not, it's not good for the markets.
Yeah.
Biden's first 100 days just actually, I think it's today, if I'm not wrong, which is probably one of the reasons why he's having a joint Congress
Right.
tonight. Um, I think everything's gonna be fine. I don't think there should be any major. I think it's just market noise.
No, I agree with you, man. I mean, I think that a lot of times, man, a lot of the volatility in the market is caused more by the news than the reality or of inflation itself actually
Yeah,
wrecking the economy. You know,
yeah, yeah.
um, the Jim Cramers, man. This is what they do. But I think we'll be good for now. Worst case scenario, man. I think we have crypto there for a reason. It's being tested a lot right now, and I think crypto is proving itself
Yeah.
to
And the
be
Feds are
the alternative.
and the Feds are investing close to 120 billion dollars monthly on acquiring assets. So
Right.
they already doing things to like taper the market, make sure that they've been doing this even way before this presidency.
Right.
Uh, so just kind of tame the market, make sure that the market continues to boom.
Of course.
And I think with this additional stimulus or economic stimulus to
Hmm.
help boom the economy, I think I will not best against America. That's basically what I'm saying.
Hey, I wouldn't either. So, what would you say then, based on the information that you have now? Like, what would you say would be some great sectors for someone to invest in, considering all the spending that the government is doing? Where can someone invest in to get the most out of their money?
Yeah. So that kind of follows through with this whole Jerome Powell's conversation as well. Is
Right.
that okay? So now that we're doing all this spending, there's gonna be some winners. There's gonna be some losers.
Right.
I personally have stopped doing trades because just once simple news comes out or
Yeah.
somebody's gonna give a speech,
It's not a good
and
time for
your entire trade just crashes. So
it. Yeah.
just switch over to buying stocks.
Yeah.
So some of the stocks that I've been looking at, I'm looking at my list here.
Yes.
The EV in the EV, the electric vehicle industry, right? So I'm sticking with Tesla, and I think we should buy more Neo. And I think we'll be going through some of our entries today. Definitely
Yes.
more Tesla, more Neo, right? And
There's
kind
also
of
VIAC, which actually before we roll forward here, because
yeah,
we did buy some Tesla today, right?
yeah.
And we got some. Did we get VIAC today as well? Or are we
It
slowly
wasn't.
going to be slowly loading
We
down?
can buy it after market, but
We
let
can.
me.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Let's
can
let's
enter after
let's
market.
pull up the charts then. I'd like to talk about let's begin with Tesla, and then we'll go to Neo, and then we'll get to VIAC, because I would like to talk about those and why we're getting them. Just like a quick 1 minute rundown of why we're getting right. So I'm just gonna start by pulling up Tesla here. Let's see.
Okay.
So looking at Tesla, I mean, uh, if anyone is doubting why Tesla, or if anyone, I mean, for people who are still shorting Tesla, um, you're on your own, man. I don't know what to say to people like that. That's really but Looking at Tesla here, all right. It started falling. Obviously, we were in there. We were going for a nice ride. Everything was cool up to about uh 900, 905,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had the downturn in February, which kind of pulled down the whole market, taking
Mm-hmm.
down Tesla with it. And then of course this was an opportunity for
I'm
uh
all.
yeah Kramer and his crew to proceed to bash down Tesla and Arc and everything else around those line of stocks and crush it. Anyway, we got to this point here around 556. Can you believe it, man? I timed this thing and I got it at the very bottom. I'm a savage like that, man. Anyway, so we're seeing that it's no longer falling. It's found some support and now it's recovering. And most recently, man, Tesla smashed earnings, which
But
was
guess
just
what? Guess what though? That's crazy news about somebody doing using the self-driving and crashing into a tree,
yes.
which was false news. Drove it down because it was on its way back up.
I thought that was absolutely ridiculous as well. That
I
one
think
car would
Tesla should sue
crash.
them.
Yeah, man. You can one car. Don't get me wrong, man. Especially when there's loss of life, it's always a tragedy. However, when one car crashes and the stock tumbles, I
You know,
mean,
I mean the Ford F-150 crashes a day.
dude, man. All I can say is if you're one of those people who are selling Tesla just because the car crashed, all right, I guess that's one way
Maybe.
to that's one way to invest too, right? I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous to say the least. However, given that Tesla recently beat earnings, granted that most auto manufacturers are not going to be able to keep up with Tesla in the next couple years, right? Given the amount of
Gigafactory in Texas,
dude,
the
man,
Gigafactory in Berlin,
Elon is moving on a different
uh,
level.
factory in China.
Yeah,
Now, I think they're trying to make all the corrections for their solar, for the Tesla solar situation.
right.
The 25K car.
Of
Come on,
course.
that's just way too
And
many
of course,
projects.
there's also their solar projects like what they have going on in Texas right now, Australia. I think they also have a battery pack already hooked up to the grid over there.
Yep,
So
and that goes with the Boeing, the Biden President Biden's stimulus package, the
of
economic
course,
stimulus package, which I think several $billion is going towards power storage for recovering towards disaster resilience, buying American. Tesla's an American company. I
well,
mean, and then there's gonna be several billions also put towards you getting some tax credit if you bought an American vehicle or renewable energy. So those are all good stuff.
absolutely. Now, looking at the chart here, man, I'll be honest, man. There is no fundamental analysis for anyone on this, at least for me. I just invest in Tesla based on the fact that uh, they have a great vision for the future and the value is there as a company, right? If you're looking at fundamentals, the value is definitely there and it's definitely going to keep running. Now, I know some people who think Tesla is going to go to 400. Um,
Well, even if it goes to 400, right? So looking at this chart, right? And
yeah,
this is the daily chart, right? You can tell that the channels are constantly changing. It's not constant.
yeah,
Like
it's
it's
not
it's it,
consistent, dude.
you're having a bull 1 second, and then you have a cup right there. So
This might as well be Bitcoin, dude.
yeah,
To be honest. This might
yeah,
as well be Bitcoin because I mean, there is no sort of like, I guess,
standard
steady
channel
pattern.
that yeah
You
that
know
you
what I
can, yeah,
mean?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
The thing just took off and it's gone. And it's gone and it's gone forever. Now, Kathy Woods has some serious price targets for Tesla. If any of those are true, or if any of those come to be true, which looking at her history, I don't see why not. Um, yeah, we're gonna be in there. So
Yeah,
that's
so
an
you
amazing.
just double down, just keep buying the stocks and just add up to it. That's what I would
Absolutely.
say.
So those are our reasons for selecting Tesla, man, and I'm sticking to it. And I will go broke investing in Tesla before I go
Well,
broke.
so somebody out there
But
will like, oh, you're a fool for buying Tesla. Well, let me be
hey,
my fool.
it is what
You
it
know.
is, man. It is my
Yep.
money. I work for it alone, man. So don't worry
Yep.
about it. I'll put it where I want it to be. NIO. Let's go to NIO and see what is going on there, dude. This is just It looks similar to
Notice
the
it's,
Tesla chart.
I was just about to say that.
You know what I mean? It looks
That's
similar
so
to
much
the
like
Tesla chart.
Tesla.
So,
Yo,
whenever I mean, even the pullback there in
it's
January,
similar.
I mean, dude, these
Yep.
charts are just that is. This is the first time I've actually taken the time out to really catch that.
Oh no, I sleep on like literally it's on my screen all day. Like, okay, all right, this is what's going on. That's why I
Yeah.
told you we should get into Neo today.
Oh, dude. I've been tracking Tesla and Arc. I just haven't been paying attention to Neo as well, but that is looking soon to be bullish, man.
Yeah,
I
looks
like
like he's
that.
trying to.
It's definitely building a base there. Definitely see some strength. Definitely cross back over that 382 level there on the daily chart.
It's crossing that 0.618, man. Once it crosses
Exactly.
that, I
There we
mean, at
go.
least you have all the way to $46.
I don't like that it closed below that 618, but that's not a big deal.
Yeah, yeah,
It's gonna
yeah.
come back up for sure. So NIU, of course, once again, EV stock, definitely
Yep.
one of those sectors that are definitely getting a lot of inflow of cash right now. So
Yep.
definitely gonna be I mean, I have some stocks there. I'm just gonna
Mhm.
hold on to it. But my biggest conviction right now is really Tesla, PLTR, and Ethereum. You know,
On the crypto side. Yeah,
on
that's good.
the crypto side, that is, yeah. So that
Yep.
is like the my top three at this point, right?
Mhm.
And in fact, I'm selling some of my stuff to add more to it. So now we did make some predictions on some other stocks, but actually before we go, the VIAC is the other one. I'm missing that. This one
Oh,
you seem to
Viac.
be, yeah, you seem to
Yeah,
be very excited about this one. This is
let's get into
Viacom,
it.
right?
Yeah, Viacom. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull this one up, and yeah, man, take it away. Let us know what's going on here. What happened?
So, what's the name of this hedge fund manager? It's a fund manager. It's a what you call it, family fund, whatever they call it. And this
Uh,
guy basically overwaged. What's that terminology again? When you use the money that ain't yours?
over levered,
Yep,
over leveraged
yep.
on his positions. Yeah,
On those positions, and I guess the bank came calling for all their money,
of
and I think
course.
that put Credit Suisse into some major trouble. So they had to
Mm.
forcefully sell billions of shares, uh, and that's what drove the price down. So I'm looking at the. Can you see that TTM bit, man? Look at that TTM. Look at
Hey,
the RSI.
it was falling forever, dude. That is so smooth.
This is the bottom right here. You need to get it.
It's almost too
Like,
perfect. I mean, it fell as far as it's as low as it's almost ever been, dude. This is
yep,
like almost all time lows here.
yep.
Um,
And then look at the trend lines, the 20-day moving
yeah, the
average,
moving averages.
the
Yep,
50-day moving average.
definitely
It's
starting
starting
to
to line
line up
back up.
again. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Once that happens, man, it's going back up.
So what is the plan here? Get a little bit, get some more after the 382, and then
Mm-hmm.
I get
Mm-hmm.
full. Do we go full out at the 382, then start working on collecting profits, or do we just
So
load it
I'm
now?
thinking that it's going to kind of hold this major resistance because when you look at it on Trend Spider,
Right.
that's major resistance around this price.
Mm. Oh, look at that. It's the last thing I actually looked at. There we go.
You see all those resistance right there?
Yeah, there is some resistance
Now,
going on
once it
there.
comes out of those resistance, it's gonna get extremely bullish. You see that two up, two up, two up. It's trying, but that two down, that's another major resistance there.
So are you waiting?
So
Are you waiting
I
to
think
about
I think we should start building
$55?
right. I think we should start building between 41 and 35, 41 and 35,
Okay.
and then it's gonna go to 50. We might maybe sell some, and it might hang around there for a while for between 50 and 55.
Right.
Sell some, buy some more if it continues to move up, and then I think that $100 price is our exit.
There we go. I'm down for it, man. We'll start slowly loading as soon as we see that the thing is moving. Um, I'm thinking maybe like, I mean, the daily chart is generally dominant. Maybe wait for
Yeah,
this to come back around.
yeah. Then
That
we'll
2
buy
hour
some
chart
more,
get to
even
the
if it
tipping
goes
point.
down.
Yeah,
If it goes down, I
we
think
can
that
average down.
$35, that 35, $36 range is the major support.
Right.
And the company has really strong fundamentals.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just that crazy stuff that happens.
the numbers are definitely
Viacom is
good.
like one of the biggest entertainment companies out there.
All right. Hey, I'm with it. I'm waiting to see how we load these positions and how we execute this trade. I think this is gonna be a big one for
Yeah,
sure.
I think so too.
Yeah. I mean, this thing just freaking fell from the sky, right? What, from 105 down to $41? Yeah. There's some gains to be
That's
made.
discount. Yep.
Exactly. You know what they say, man? When there's blood in the streets, man, there's money to be made.
That's why you go shopping.
Exactly. So, rapid fire. Last time we did some predictions, right? For some
Yes,
stocks
sir.
that we thought were going to gap up. I
Mm-hmm.
only went for one. Mine was APHA, so we're just gonna get it out of the way because the rest of them here are.
Spider ants. Oh man.
Skirt, skirt. Hey, where was it when just 2 days ago, right?
That was Monday.
Monday. Okay. What was Monday? When was the 21st? 20 no, what's today's
Today
26th?
is the 26th, I believe.
24th.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday was it? No.
20
Dude,
26.
today's
So
the
this is
28th,
28.
bro. Oh my god.
Jeez.
We have lost track of
Jeez.
time. Wow.
Hey. Expiration days are coming.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just when you're in doubt, man, keep averaging down. At some point, at some point, you come out of the hole, man. All right, so that was on the 26th. Then
6.
we made that prediction. Let me
Oh,
let me move it on down. Let me move it on down to like the 2 hour chart here, man, because I want you people to see that sometimes. Okay, I'm in the zone. So on the 26th, then. So we made the prediction before the 26th or on the 26th.
on the 26th was one we did prediction.
Okay. Well, as you can see, it wasn't a gap up per se, but um,
You're up $2.
let's say on the
Almost
26th,
$2.
exactly. So $14. We've moved from 14 to about 16.
Yep. And aftermarket is still up.
Exactly. So one for me. Well, what were your names? Let's see. I think you had one that was similar to the one I had. You had.
APPH.
There we go. Ooh. Oh, damn. With a gap up. Damn. Okay.
Well, it was $1 though. It's a gap up. I didn't move up as much.
It didn't move as much as the other one, but hey, it was a gap up. We did say
Yeah.
what stocks do you think will gap up, move to the upside. Hey, not
Yeah.
bad. I like it. I like it. All right. What else did you have? You had
SENS cents, I think.
SENS. Is that still listed? I thought that was removed. Oh, never mind. Thinking of wrong. Look at that. Oh no, that's never mind. That's supposed to be BOE. Never mind. Looking great. Definitely moved up from the 26th. I like it. I like it. Then you lost all the gains,
Yep, and I got it back up though.
and it's back there. Okay. Hey,
Yep.
2 for 2
And
so far,
then
sir. 2 for 2 so far. I like it.
yep, and then there
I
was
think you
one
had
more.
BNGO.
Yeah, BNGO. Yep.
Let's see, on the 26th. Wow. Did you get into this trade?
Dude, I told you I'm not doing any more. I'm not doing any more call options. I'm just stacking up right
Not
now.
right now. Okay.
Not right
Hey,
now.
yeah, we're building, man. This is the current conditions are not exactly conducive for aggressive options. So know your strategy, play it accordingly.
Let me see what the
Hey,
BNGO
now
Dentel as well.
you
Yeah.
did tell you ran as well,
Yeah.
which, my goodness, man, is BlackRock hiring?
What's that?
Is BlackRock hiring? BlackRock
BlackRock.
Investments, yeah.
Yo, dude, we need to go and get our license.
What about ARK, bro? But you need a sponsor.
They will be my sponsor.
Miss Kathy Woods. Miss Kathy Woods, listen, okay. If
Mama
this,
Woods.
you know what I'm saying? If this is proof of anything, man, okay, we know what we're doing. Okay, we
Yo.
know what we're doing. Sometimes we're flying in the dark, yes, but so
That
are
was
you.
good.
So
That's
are you
what.
because you couldn't avoid February. So
That
Okay.
screwed up, man.
Exactly.
Even even Mama Woods herself is still suffering from
Hey,
brain worry.
listen, like the best, man. We take hits, and like the best is not our analysis; it's the media.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
That's it.
We did
That's all I
tell
picked.
that. That is all you did. Awesome.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
dude, man, I'm with it. I'm loving it. Again, um, one thing that I'm waiting to also get out of is I got into ICX, the one which
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah. Icon. We all did over
Yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah. Whoa.
I'm holding strong though.
It's
I
not
think
showing me.
ICX USD.
ICX. That is what it is. Hang on. I'm just gonna switch my. Hey, for a second there. For a second, I was like, what happened to my trading view? This is the strange thing about this so far, okay? Because I think I've been on point with this trade.
What did
235.
we get? And we got it on Sunday.
Oh, you got in
So
on
Sunday,
Sunday. I've been
yeah,
holding this thing
Sunday the
for a while,
25th.
dude. I've been watching. So what happened was I got into this. Um, I'm gonna pull back to the daily chart. No, actually, I think this should be fine. I think I got into this somewhere. Where are we? April 22nd, because I've been holding on to this thing for at least 2 weeks now, or something like that. When Ife first brought it up, that's when I got in. So I was in somewhere. I'll say somewhere around. Let's move that up a little. Yeah, I'll say somewhere around $2. I remember seeing $2 before, and then I averaged down. By averaging down, I mean I did some of my Bitcoin to load some more of it after it dropped. And then I have just been hanging on to it ever since. Didn't add any more. Currently, we are at uh, what would be considered a previous support and resistance level if we look to the left here. So once this breaks through here, I will be collecting profits for the first time.
Um, Go
Uh,
and look at it on TrendSpider because right now on TradeView it
right.
might be trading trending downwards.
Let's see. Dude,
No,
I was
ICX
looking for
USD.
trading view. Yeah, dude.
ICX USD.
Slow moments. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
All right. So come on now.
Okay.
The main.
The 2 hour looks not too good, but the daily
Hey,
looks like it's gonna come up.
when it comes to crypto, dude, I'm not even so worried about 2 hours anymore. I just try to stick to them daily charts, man. Because I'm not. My heart is not ready for it, man. I'm not emotionally prepared for that type of disturbance. So I just go to the daily chart and chill out. So once this thing crosses over the
Point six eight two.
yeah,
Point 618.
the 618 there, right,
Yeah.
and hits that 780. I'm not even worried
You're
about it,
gonna
man. I think it's gonna
collect your.
cross. I totally think it's gonna cross 786. I definitely think it's going to hit. Now I'm going
Look
to.
at the moving averages are good.
Yeah,
The daily moving average is lining up well.
I'll sell half here, right? To be honest with you, I'm not really. I'll sell half about that point, and I'm thinking that once it gets to that zero level there, I think that's when he's going to be crossing over for that. That's when we'll be getting the bullish crossover on the TTM. So I'm waiting to see what happens. I don't think he's going to turn back around aggressively.
Can
And
I can I can I recommend my farmer ways?
yeah, go for it, man.
It's almost like planting your corn
Hmm.
and not letting your corn to mature before you pluck it.
Well, so
Um,
that is true. Go on, go on, go on.
look at the moving averages. That's like it's lining up well,
Yeah.
and the TTM is telling you I'm not RSI is not oversold.
Hmm.
TTM is telling you I'm moving up. At
Hmm.
least let it cross into the upside, and I don't think it's gonna cross into the upside at the 0.618 line. I
You
think
don't
you
think
still
so?
have at least $3.
Well,
Just
I see what you're saying. I agree with you. Everything you're saying is
long
very
term
true.
investment, man. You're not trying to go in and go out and
No, no, because ultimately, here's my thing. Here's my thing. Okay, uh, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and what else? I'm forgetting it. Polkadot. Okay, those are the ones that I feel like I want to be heavily invested in.
those are
Everything
your high
else,
conviction cryptos, right?
yes, like long term, right? All the way. You know what I mean? I'm talking about when you put me in the ground, man. Put like a Cardano logo on the left side of
Of your
yeah,
picture. This
exactly.
is my badge
Yeah,
of
exactly,
honor.
right? But for this one, to be honest with you, its icon, I'm keeping an eye on it. Again, a lot of crypto projects are going to die. A lot of there's also
There's gonna be a cleanup.
yeah, there's going to be a cleanup. Of course, Ethereum is also losing its dominance as all of these other cryptos are rolling into the market. Um, now that they're able to provide so much more. So with that being said, I'm not really getting attached to anything right now. At least for the next year or two, I'm not really getting attached to anything. If I get into a project and it makes money, I decide right ahead of time where I want to get out, and I'm gonna split, man. Also, note, man, there is times when people start selling stuff and people panic, and more people start selling. And with these altcoins, sometimes it goes down and never comes back, man.
Yeah, but
So
I don't think Icon is an altcoin from my little knowledge about it.
I don't know icon like that, man. I'm gonna be in and out. I'm putting my money back in Bitcoin. But you definitely make some good points. I'm not gonna deny that. That's definitely for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be collecting this profit and
So
running, sir.
so
That's all.
so with Papa Tesla,
Mm-hmm.
um, claiming himself as the father of Doge,
Oh,
if you get major adoption of Doge, Doge is not going to die.
I don't think Doge is gonna die, man. I think Doge is
I
gonna
think
keep getting
Doge is
pumped.
what I
It,
think Doge is what trading, just doing technical analysis, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Now that is one con I don't mind planting and harvesting on a regular basis.
yeah,
Cause
that
that
is.
that guy is on steroids, man.
Yeah, I think it's just sort of. I think it's just gonna keep pumping. Um, for me right now, I think I just bought like an amount where I don't have to worry about it. Like I'm not worried about losing it.
Hmm.
But if it keeps going up, it's still gonna be decent gains. You see what I mean?
So apparently you can buy it on Webull now, cause I've been trying to
On
buy it and
Weibo.
I don't have the platform to buy it yet.
Well, you signed up.
Cause you know
You signed up for
I'm
this
not
thing,
going
right?
back to Robinhood.
No, you don't have to go back to Robinhood. You can get it on crypto.com.
Oh
That's
yeah,
where I have
I'm
it.
still waiting for my account
Should have
clear
been
to
approved
get
by now.
cleared. I know, right? I
Yeah,
should go check on that.
it doesn't take that long. But yeah, if you get it on let's we'll check out your crypto.com. Make sure you're good to go. I'll help you get set up with it, and we should be good to go. Hey, I enjoyed this, man. I think the last one we did was pretty dope. Um, we should do this some more. I like doing the analysis and everything like that live. You know what I'm saying?
So what's our prediction this time around then?
Ooh, predictions. Yes. First of all, I want to say PLTR is gonna go screaming to the sky for sure. Um, if you're not in PLTR, I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Let me whip into my. Oh,
I'm
by the way,
looking.
VIPS was another one that we got
Oh yeah,
into,
that we got. Yeah,
and it's just getting started. It's looking absolutely beautiful. So
yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
So we need a new prediction, or can I
Yes,
still stick with the
we
old one?
we need a new prediction. What do you have your old one is already going, bro. All right,
Let's
so
see.
mm, not it. I'm just gonna run through my list here, and I bet I'll find something.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well.
Yeah. Mm, listen, I know nobody likes right now, and I also think this is the sketchiest move of all times. But
I just lost like what $700 on ride because my call option expired.
oh yeah, and they never built a truck now, did they? Actually, I cannot responsibly tell people to put their money into this thing. Let me. Which again, not financial advice, but these words should not sway anyone to buy anything in right. So I should be
They
staying
need to
away
stop
from that.
lying to their customers.
Man,
That's what they need to
tell me
stop doing.
about it, man. You think these people are reputable, man? Huh? A whole CEO like this, man, lie to the general public. What a life he must have, sir. Interesting. All right. I have mine.
What is it?
MGNI, sir. I think MGNI is
Oh, a
gonna
big
be.
money maker back in the day.
Dude, we were scalping MGNI like it was no one's business. But
November, December.
hey, we here now. I see it had a little bit of a gap up there, right? Before getting crushed. The gap is now filled, all the way filled, with a little bit extra correction just to make sure that no one makes gains. And yeah, there we go, man. It's sitting right there. We have our entry signal at that 40.99 level. And I think once we break through that, which is not really anything major, we should be able to at least make that move up to 55. So I would say that by earnings, which is May 11th, MGNI is going to be. Hang on, before I say that. Yeah, they can beat earnings. Okay, so by May 10th, I'm predicting MGNI is going to be at $49. What you got?
I'm having a tough time picking one. Give me a second here. Yeah, I just need to make sure that it matches well. I'm looking at Ideonomics,
Okay.
and that's gonna be my pick.
What's that? IDX?
IDEX.
IDEX. Look at that. $3. I like it. See a gap there. Yeah. I hope that doesn't get filled.
Already filled. I think it already filled. It already came back down to fill it.
So?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is filled. That is filled.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this, dude. I'm gonna get into the. Oh, you know what? I think
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
already
make.
close to, yes, closing close to his exit point. Should have seen this already.
I don't know, man. I think that that actually may not. Okay, I think it has to break above 336 if you really wanna, you know what I mean? If you really wanna go for a move. But where it sits
It's
right
closed
now.
above 0.618. So the moment it went above 0.618 was when you're supposed to enter. But it's been moving since the 26th, since Monday. So it's already up $1.
Dude, that is so slow.
It is slow.
That is so slow. All right, so let's pick your date for earnings. Okay, so what, on the 17th of May?
Mm-hmm.
Where would you say? If everything is going smooth, granted.
Let me see, based on my chart here. ITEX. Oh, wow. Some serious movements right there.
Have they ever made earnings before?
Historically, have they ever made earnings? I don't know. Don't make fun of me. Hey, hush.
I'm not making fun. I'm just looking at the chart.
Okay, 320 is gonna be strong resistance. Damn, it's already 311. Let's see. Yeah, it's only gonna move a few cents.
Yeah, it's not gonna move that much.
Not gonna move that much.
I will say it's been falling, man. It's been there for a while. I think it solidified itself below. Find a different one, bro. This is not. Find a different one.
Okay, give me another one. Cano Inc. CANOO, which is a GOEB.
You see the pattern on that? It's trading below IPO right now.
But look at that cup right there, though.
It is a cup. It is definitely a cup. With a lot
Time to
of,
fill that gap.
that's a lot of gaps, bro. It gapped below IPO, dude. That's intense.
Okay, since we're talking about EVs and we like EVs so much,
Okay.
how about Blink? Because remember we were looking at Blink
I
at $6 and $7, and that thing went up all last year.
yeah, I sold all of my Blink, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this year is just all about high conviction for me, bro. If I don't believe in it 10,000%, man, I'm just not. You know what I mean? Um, it looks pretty stable though, where it's at.
Look at that double bottom right there. It's that triple bottom, if you want to call it. What happens after a double bottom?
Why do they never make earnings though?
Took forever for Tesla to make finance. Blink is a new company.
Okay. I'm with it.
I
mean,
would say
I think
Blink
it's,
is
I
my
think it's gonna.
selection.
I think it's gonna move up for sure. Yeah,
$41.
I'm with you on this one.
It's move up to
$41.
$41. Yeah, $2 movement
Okay.
before it meets another major resistance.
41.
I'm looking here.
It closed at 39.
It got some strong resistance at $40.34.
I'm actually gonna make a bold prediction. I think this is gonna push up aggressively, possibly gap up, and I think this is going to be
$50 range, 60.
43. I think it's gonna be above 43.
Well, the chart looks good, I have to say.
By Monday.
Yeah, let's go. Blink is the selection.
Blink. Okay, there we go. We're locked in. Blink.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, listen, this was awesome. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out with us. Hopefully, you learned something. Hopefully, you found something you can invest in, maybe. Kenny, talk to the people.
Hey, we're just like you guys, man. We're no different. We just spent a lot of time dreaming and sleeping this stuff.
Yeah.
And we're getting better by the day. So welcome to the community.
Yes, we are.
If you have any stocks that you want us to do a technical chat on or just discuss and go over, we'll be glad to do that for you.
Actually, I'll be totally down for that, man. If you guys have any stocks you want to look at, totally, yeah. We can even go live and do that. I'll be totally down for that as well.
Yeah. I get the question all the time. Kenny, what should I buy? Well, I'm not a financial advisor, bro. We can look at what you're thinking of together, see if it makes sense to buy it or not.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good way of putting it, man. I like that. We can look at it together, and you know what I mean, not financial advice, but hey, it's working for us. All right, until next time, peace out.
00 out.